If you want to turn your business into a brand, then this video is for you. Over the last 17 years of building my business, I've been able to build a solid brand in my industry using these 7 strategies that I've learned along the way. The first strategy, own an emotion. Think about it. When you think about the Tatas, you think about the emotion of trust. When you think about Red Bull, you think about the emotion of adventure. When you think about Shah Rukh Khan, you think about the emotion of love and romance. How? How have these people and organizations been able to own that emotion in your mind that the moment you think about them, you experience or think about these emotions? That has happened by them consciously creating an experience where you experience that emotion through their work. Look at the Shah Rukh Khan movies. He's always been the chivalrous man from the time of Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. He's always been the man who understands the woman, is respectful of the woman, is courteous towards the woman, is willing to compromise for the sake of the woman. He owns that emotion of pure love, of respect towards woman, because in every single movie of his, that's how his character is designed. Think about the Tatas. They own the emotion of trust with all the social initiatives that they do, with all the benchmark of corporate governance with which they run their businesses, with all the customer first philosophies with which they build their businesses. So the way to own an emotion is to translate it into a practice which your customer experiences when they use your products or services. So ask yourself, what is the emotion your customer experiences when they use your products or your services? And how can you amplify the experience of that emotion? What more can you do to make sure that that emotion is a reality so that it creates a permanent imprint in the mind of the customers that this organization equals this emotion? Also, beyond providing this emotion as an experience through your products or services, the next level of owning an emotion is through proactive storytelling, where you make sure that you're narrating stories which emphasize how customers have experienced this emotion by working with you. The second strategy to build your brand in your industry is to be consistent with your brand visuals and your brand voice. Coca-Cola is the best example for it, because think about it. The moment you go to a sports event or you see an advertisement on any form of media which uses this distinctive red and white combination and creates content that is happy, that is fun, that is quirky, that's entertaining, your brain automatically associates it to Coca-Cola. How can you do this in your industry? Here's the good part. You are not a multinational like Coca-Cola who's competing with a Pepsi and has to spend billions of dollars on it. All you need to do as a micro, small or medium enterprise business is to get a brand consultant to create your brand guidelines and your brand book, where you define the emotions, the themes, the colors, the fonts and the images that you will use to communicate the essence of your brand. And then just be consistent with it. The beauty for you as a micro, small or medium enterprise business is that you don't have a competitor who's spending millions of dollars on doing this. In fact, most of your competitors are not even thinking about creating this uniformity in their messaging and in their communications. And just the fact that you're proactive in doing this will make you stand out from the crowd and create a powerful recall for your business in your industry. The third strategy to build a brand is to tell stories consistently. Have you noticed that the same stories about Mr. Ratan Tata keep coming up in your timelines on social media again and again? Be it the story of him buying Jaguar and Land Rover after being mistreated and discarded by them in an earlier interaction with them, or the story of him standing up to a mafia gunda who was blackmailing his staff and did not give in to any kind of power negotiations, but took a stand and was at the forefront to face any consequences for the same. These are stories you see flashing on your social media timelines every 3 to 6 months again and again. These stories are consciously told by the Tata Group or their PR and marketing agencies to create that constant connection about the brand of Tata's being a trustworthy brand. Now, this is where you have to ask yourself, what are those experiences that you've been able to create for your customers your community, your team members, your stakeholders, which communicate the essence of your brand. And you need to be proactive in telling those stories in different platforms repeatedly so that you subconsciously register the message with the target audience that you are catering to. The next strategy to build your brand is to leverage social proof. People trust other people talking about you rather than you talking about yourself. So when you are working with your clients, give them so much value and create such a positive experience that they have no other option but to go out there and talk about you. For example, I have a client who runs a retail store of home furnishing. He supplies curtains, drapes, cushion covers, rugs, carpets, mattresses to people who are building homes. Now, he has created a customer experience in a manner where the customer is amazed. At the end of installing the curtains and the drapes and supplying the other home furnishing items, this retail store takes the initiative of doing a complimentary photo shoot for the home of the customer. Now, when they do a complimentary photo shoot and give those pictures to the customer is amazed because they didn't expect that from a supplier of home furnishing. Now, when this happens, the customer becomes a raving fan. They go out there and tell 10 other people that, you know what this store did? They didn't just supply a great product to us on a timely basis, but they also did a special photo shoot for us and they posted those pictures on social media. The customer ends up sharing those pictures and becomes a patron of this brand. So what can you do to go that extra mile? Going that extra mile cannot be seen as a cost. It has to be seen as a duty to create a beautiful experience which will eventually contribute to the story that people tell about you and build your brand. The next strategy that can really blow up your brand is to facilitate the creation of user-generated content. This simply means what can you do to orchestrate situations in a manner where your customers who are using your products or services are talking about you or are showcasing how they are using your products or services and how it's benefiting them. A classic example of this is GoPro. GoPro has mastered the craft of user-generated content where they encourage their users to capture videos on the go on their high-resolution GoPro cameras in rugged, adventurous environments. This has built a lot of authenticity, showcasing the durability of the product and how the quality of the product is way more superior than anybody else in the market. Because customers who are live in action in the midst of their adventure are using GoPro to capture clippings and then are sharing it on the internet, and then GoPro is further creating avenues for them to share it on GoPro's website and social media pages as well. So the way to leverage user-generated content is either by encouraging the customers through contests, some incentives, some giveaway, or just giving them common hashtags to use which they are proud of using because they love the product or service that you've provided to them. User-generated content is a massive social proof creation strategy which helps in enhancing your brand story. The next strategy to blow up your brand reach and recall is to understand your brand's core competence. Are you the Apple of your industry where you are producing the most innovative and advanced product? Or are you the Asus of your industry where you are producing the most economical and affordable product? Or are you the Dell of your industry where you have a specific solution for a specific segment of customers across various segments of customers? You need to have clarity of your core competence. Are you most advanced, most economical, or most customizable? Because based on this, you build your brand story and your brand identity. If your core competence is not clear to you, you tend to fall into the trap of trying to be everything for everyone and you end up being a no one. Many business owners ask me this, Rajiv, can I be advanced and economical? Well, it sounds great, but in reality, it is very, very challenging to be both. And it's even more complicated to communicate both. So choose one, communicate it, and live it every single day. That's the most authentic way of building your brand. The last strategy which can help you really establish and amplify your brand is to take feedback proactively from your customers and genuinely listen to what they have to say. As a business, if you keep your ears close to the ground and listen to the pulse of your customers, their joys with you, their unmet needs with you, their concerns about you, you give yourself the best leverage to not just innovate your products or services and meet customer expectations, but build that trust with your consumer base, who then become your biggest patrons because of the loyalty that they have towards you. We do an exercise every 3 months in our business. We go back to our customers and ask them 3 questions. What about us do you love the most? What about us do you not like the most that you would like us to change? And third, why would you recommend us and how would you recommend us? Just asking these 3 questions tells us the words and emotions people associate with us. And when we see there is a repeating pattern in the words people are using, that's when we know that's what our brand is creating as an experience, delivering as an emotion, and that's what we need to amplify and go out there and talk about in the market, because that's the ground reality about how people experience us. Listening to your customers and taking feedback and making changes is the most diligent way of building your brand. Now, if you found this video useful, then make sure you click on the subscribe button of this channel and click on the link given in the description of a 40-minute intensive training which I'm giving away to you for free, which has helped more than 285,000 business owners scale their business. So watch that video and take action.